Okay guys, so we just pulled up to Salvation Army. We went into Goodwill, but we weren't able to film because both of our phones were going dead. But we're gonna run into Salvation Army. It's our last stop for the day, so let's see what we can find. Is that what you were talking about last time? That's American Girl.
Barry Sanders and Walter Payton starting lineup. Classic double back.
No, it's like Transformers or some sort. We should
Yeah, but it
ask
looks
her
like
that.
the.
Oh yeah. We should ask look at that. And I want to look at this. Toy Biz.
2000.
Yeah.
A few moments later.
Alright guys, welcome back. So we just got home from a day of thrifting. We figured that we would do a quick review of what we got at the thrift stores that we went to.
Let's get started. So let's start off with some of the bags we got. We'll both get a bag and get it opened and kind of show you what's inside.
Sometimes you get some homemade stuff.
Interesting.
You just never know.
Yep. But we got these bags because both bags had something super interesting in it. So I got this bag because there's a G1 My Little Pony in there. And she's pretty dirty and she even has some like highlighter marks or Sharpie marks on her. But I think she'll clean up fairly well once I give her a bath.
And this bag, for one, I saw Angelica from the Rugrats. Who doesn't love the Rugrats? This was a Burger King toy from 1998. But the main thing that I saw was this. Now, I've seen a larger version of this, but I haven't seen a miniature version. What it is a mutating Splinter that goes from the party wagon into Splinter himself.
These guys.
Now they do look like the Imperial dinosaurs, but when we were checking on the bottoms of them, we didn't see the Imperial stamp, but we still thought that they were pretty cool. So we got two Stegosauruses, and it looks like a T-Rex. So if you guys are into old school vintage dinosaurs, I know some guys use the Imperial dinosaurs with their Motu figures. So stay tuned because these will probably be listed up in our shop here shortly.
And the other dinosaur find we had were these guys. So we have 5 dinosaurs in here. They're Play School dinosaurs from 1988. And inside the bag with them was this little gem, which is a Jurassic Park Jr. Tyrannosaurus Rex from the second movie, if I remember correctly. Originally would have came inside of an egg. Unfortunately, there's no egg, but we do have the dinosaur. This guy will be going up in our shop pretty soon, along with all these Play School dinosaurs. Also at Savers, we found this bag of goodies.
Donation. The reason why I kind of wanted this bag was this Fraggle Rock. Can't remember if it was McDonald's or Burger King. Looks like it's missing the front wheels, but it's still pretty cool. We have this Fraggle Rock. And then we also found another Back to the Future Burger King Michael J. Fox toy. And then we have a little Chucky. Tommy, thank you. So found a couple Rugrats.
So in the bag that I opened, we had, Steve actually found these at the same Savers, party invites to ET's birthday party, or a birthday party for somebody that ET is going to invite you to. 8 cards in each, and these guys will be going up in our shop. We also found this Ramona reindeer, which will go up in our shop during the holidays, but these are pretty memorable from the 80s from Hallmark Toys. They had a Burger King line as well as the dolls that could be purchased at the Hallmark store. And then,
So guys, as you're watching this, if you see anything reviewed so far that you might be interested in that will be up for sale, please comment down below and let us know what you have in mind, and we'll hold it aside for you.
and then the last group of things that we got at the Savers are these trolls. And they had quite a few of them there. We picked our favorites from the group. And most of them are rust trolls, with the exception of this little Norfin troll here on the end. And then last but not least from that adventure,
This is pretty cool.
is the Grinch from the 2000 film.
It's kind of cool because it has like a soft rubber head and then a plush body. It looks like he has some mechanics on the inside, so we'll have to check the batteries and see exactly how it works.
So that sums up our Savers stop, and this was the biggest stop that we had. So let's go through our Goodwill stop and our UCP stop.
A few moments later.
And this is a classic 90s Simpson mug. Got it for $3. It's a little frosted beer mug. Front graphic, it shows Homer saying, beer. And then on the back side, in your face. That was pretty funny. Yeah, we did get a couple cake pans, and so the first one we have is 1977 Superman. As you can see, looks we got it for $5 at Savers. Stay tuned because this one will be going up in our shop. And then unfortunately for you guys, this one is going to be staying with me for my collection, but it's a Michelangelo with the insert. And found it for $5 as well. Okay guys, so the next stuff we're going to go over I think is Goodwill.
So this is some of our Goodwill finds.
An older hard rubberhead Mickey. We also have an Odie made by
Dakin.
1983.
And then this is also made by Dakin, and it's a Rayleigh's Merry Christmas. So I'm guessing it was made for Rayleigh's grocery stores because I don't really know.
And it has a hang tag on it too.
Yeah, I don't really know any other Rayleigh's out here in Nevada. And next we have this girl.
So we have this redhead Cabbage Patch Kid. I think it's the original clothes. Missing her shoes, but she has her little stockings.
Got this Wheel of Fortune handheld game unit, and it's still working. And it actually has like a Tiger cartridge on it, so I don't know if like with these you could switch the cartridges out or how this actually worked.
Had different puzzles to solve or something for the Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah,
not exactly
so
sure.
that was kind of cool.
I found these guys. So some old Scott goggles, as you can see, they're kind of falling apart and broken, but I decided to get them because of this. Too bad these are broken, but I figured for the $2 that we got them for, I can maybe repurpose the strap for something else. So I ended up sticking with it anyways.
And then the last thing we found is this Roland Lion from Macy's. And this doll was issued in the, if I remember correctly, I think it was like the early to mid 90s. You could buy these in the Macy's store, and they came with like the little jacket on and everything. And this guy is actually gonna go live with my sister because she has a passion for these things. Nice. Yeah, but we ended up finding another one earlier in the day at the UCP. This guy doesn't have his jacket or his tag. But these lines are pretty popular. So I think this guy will probably go up in our shop, and then the other one will go to my sister.
Alright, so I think the next one we'll do is in this bag here. And this is just from a little local thrift store that we came across that was right next to the Savers that we went to. So first thing we have
is this very awesome Star Trek lunchbox, and I believe it's from 1988 if I remember correctly. Yeah, 1988 Star Trek Next Generation. I don't know if this kid just never packed lunches or if he was really, really, really nice. He or she was really nice with their lunchbox, because the graphics to it really have no damage at all, and it has minimal wear, and it doesn't even have like the kid's name written on it, which I know for me, like my name was written on everything as a child. This is in really good shape. Unfortunately, the only thing it's missing is the thermos, but it does come with some crumbs of his leftover lunches he probably never ate.
We'll definitely get that cleaned up before we list it. And then we found this little Mickey Mouse, what is it, memory game?
Yeah, it's from
like a card game or something.
So this one comes with all the cards inside. You flip them over just like any other memory game, and then when you flip the cards, if you don't match it, you have to try and remember where they were at, and then the next person can go. And whoever has the most matches at the end wins. It seemed to be pretty complete, or fairly complete, but we'll go through all the pieces just to see what's there before we list it in the shop.
Found this Power Rangers, the Black Ranger. Can't really tell if it was like a keychain or like on the back it has a little slit in here, kind of like maybe a coin change holder or something, change pocket. But I thought that was pretty cool. Kelly actually came across this was
This is a Rose Art Precious Moments crayon by number set, and it's from 1991. Unfortunately, the box is like smashed completely flat, but when we looked inside of it, it does have all the sheets with the numbers on them. And then it even had the original crayons inside. So it was never used. At least it doesn't look like it was used. The crayons look brand new, and none of the papers are drawn on or colored on. So we thought that was kind of a cool little buy. So at the UCP we found these placemats. Thank you. I was going to say lunch mats. That are from the 90s, I think, most of them.
94 is what this one shows, yeah.
And then this one didn't have a date on it, but just the look of it and the feel of it reminded me of placemats that I had seen in the 80s, and it's just a really cute little Christmas placemat. So I had to grab this one too. This really awesome 1980, what does this say? 1984 Hasbro Glowworm light switch cover. Probably would have died to have this as a kid because I loved glowworms when I was little, but this one is just so cute, and I love that in the 80s every toy line, when they made the toys, they made everything else to go with it. So you could get the bedding, the light switch plate cover, the lamp, anything else that you needed. I didn't know they even made these. And this one will go up in our shop, I believe, unless I can't live without it. And then the last guy we found was this little Jolly Green Giant.
Sprout, I believe.
Sprout, or I'm not positive. This guy's pretty awesome. He is made of like cotton, and the way he's sewn at the bottom, like I don't know if he was like hand sewn by somebody, but the print and everything on him looks pretty professional, so I'm guessing it was just like a promotional toy that they did. This guy will be going out for sale in our Etsy shop as well.
So the last stop we did was Salvation Army. We happened to find
Teddy Ruxpin.
A little mini Ruxpin. He does still have his little cassette player still there. No tape in there. But we do have some tapes that we'll give him a test and see if he actually does work. This was it. The Talking Mother Goose tape. So
it was made by World of So it was made by World of Wonder, which is the company that made Teddy Ruxpin, Grubby. But they also made a Mother Goose figure back in the 80s that did talking read along with books, just like Teddy Ruxpin did.
He saw a beautiful white bird with soft white feathers and a long, slender neck.
And then the last few items that we came across that I thought was kind of cool. I haven't really seen these before. So they're actually not comics this time, but they're kind of like collecting figures books, I guess you could say, like 1998. I know growing up when I collected sports cars, they had like Beckett's that kind of gave us like the prices of each card, a little bit of a description. This is kind of a similar type of thing. And they're pretty cool because on the inside you get all of the 90s like graphics and graphic art and that type of thing.
I think that's it.
Yeah, so I think that's all that we got. We hope you guys enjoy these types of videos. If you do, let us know down below. And if you have any suggestions or ideas of other types of videos you would like to see, please let us know so we can work on some of those for you. What was your favorite item?
Oh gosh. I think
bet I can guess.
I really liked the My Little Pony, but I already have that My Little Pony. Probably just for the uniqueness would have to be the light switch cover.
Yeah, that was
the
pretty
glowworms
cool.
light switch cover, because it's not something I'd ever seen before.
Cool. And you know my favorite is of course good old Mikey, good old cake pan. This is probably my favorite find for myself today. We hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below, and be sure to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Etsy.
It's just a great way to follow what we have going on and what we're up to. Also lets you know where we're going to be next if we're going to any shows. We'd love to meet up with people. If you follow us, like, let us know if you're going to shows, and maybe we can meet up somewhere. And always remember, happy toy hunting.